You know, I'm not often inspired by a product that I've bought. I'm not often inspired so much that it becomes part of my daily tools. Now, you've seen this on the webinars, whether it's the free webinars or the private coaching that you've seen. You've seen me talk about this Voo Player. You've seen me demonstrate this. You've seen this on my website. So, by popular demand, and because I'm being bombarded with emails based on what you've seen on the webinars, I'm going to show you what it is that I do with this Voo Player and why I think this is an incredible tool. Now, you can honestly say to yourself, inside your head right now, that John Adams has never promoted a product to you. If I don't create it myself, I don't usually promote. It does take something important for me to do this. So I'm going to show you how I use this. I'm going to tell you why I use it. I'm going to show you how you can make money off this quickly. I'm going to show you how you can build pages in websites super fast without ever creating one single video for yourself. This is beautiful. So let me take you into my website, something you're very, very familiar with seeing. And this is my Web Business Masterclass. And I'm putting Voo Player to big use inside this now because we're trying to attract some organic traffic. We're going into the search engines and we are starting to dominate and we're driving traffic. And I want to make sure that video is a big part of my success. Now, video is massive, we know that. But in 2013, it is going to be the king. The absolute king. So if you're not involved in video, now is the perfect time to shine. Because if you can shine, you are going to be successful. So anyway, this is a video player here. What I want to show you is this. This is a typical page that I create. This is a tier 2 page inside my website. It's a stepping stone. It's where I want people to come inside my website, spend some time on this page, and then I want them to go somewhere else on my page. That's how we keep people happy. That's how we connect with people. That's how we make money. So when someone watches this video on this page here, they can either enlarge that or watch that there. And then if they're interested, they're going to click this link and they're going to get the whole training session. Not just the one video, but the whole training session. So when they click on that, they're going to arrive on a page where I am promoting myself. A page where I want people to go so that the search engines find it, so that people start to connect with me. And this is basically just a page where I capture. You can see a Facebook capture here. If I wasn't signed into Facebook, this would be a typical Aweber capture that you are normally used to seeing. Okay, and I want these people to get as much free content from me as possible, but I want them to know I'm promoting. And when they go down here, we can see we got headlines of different webinar sessions that I've created. So if I just click on any one, doesn't matter which one I click on, we're going to see the Voo Player in action. Now the idea of this is not to get anybody else to look anywhere else but at the video. You can see there's no nav bars. This is just like a sales page. Nice, strong headline, and then the video. Just the video there. Okay, and that is a typical squeeze page. That is a typical way to get someone to take action very, very quickly. So here, what we have is a whole session of videos. And each one of these videos is using the Voo Player as the way for people to take a look at this video. Okay, and you can see that I put a comment box from Facebook in between each one of those. Now, the good reason for doing that is that I'm going to get other people to create content for me as they're watching my videos. As they see what's going on in the videos, they're going to make a comment. They're going to want to share it. They're going to want to say something nice. Yeah, they might want to say something not so nice. Who cares? They're going to create content for me on my webpage. So this is why I've set this out the way that I have. Now, this is the Voo Player in action right here. You can see I've got a watermark in that corner there. That watermark could be in one of 5 different places that I can put it. We can go to the corners, to the middle, or right there in the middle. Okay. What you'll also see underneath is the share buttons with the Facebook, the Google+, and the Twitter. Someone watches this video, they click there, instantly you've got the like. Instantly other people are going to get reference to your videos. Now some other great things that it does is I could have put a splash on here, a really big splash. And it also does things that are quite magical inside here that I'm going to show you right now. Ways that you can get people to take action very quickly. So this is lovely. Again, you can create any size of video that you want. Also what I want to show you here is this bar at the bottom. Now this is a YouTube video. Directly from YouTube. I've uploaded my training session into YouTube, and then I've used the Voo Player to show that video. You cannot see the YouTube logo here. So people watching this would not even know that it was from YouTube. And when you click this button and want to play it, when you're actually going to watch it, if you click it again, it just stops the video. It doesn't do what they normally do and take you straight to YouTube. How clever is that? How important is that to your business? We can just see the logo behind there, and when we play this, that will drop. If I wanted to, I could put my watermark over that YouTube. I'm going to show you what else this can do right now. So let's go back into the Voo Player. Now I'm not going to take you through the whole library and the whole things, because I'm going to create a bonus webinar and some training videos to actually show you the in-depth of what I do with this. Okay, but I just want to quickly show you some of the things that it can do. We've got all our videos in one place, and they're all stored, all with analytics. And then we have here a typical example of setting up the page. And I've got a webinar and a video that I've already created. So I've already put some presets in. So rather than start from scratch, I can literally click on this button there that says duplicate. And it's going to duplicate everything that's in that video without me doing anything whatsoever. And then I just need to make some changes. It could simply be making the change to the video URL that you put in. Everything else can stay in place. So the watermark, all the magical stuff that I've done inside this video, which are down here, that I will show you in a minute. All that can be done instantly. I can then go in, edit my title, and I'm just going to put an example in here. Okay, and I'm doing that for a reason, because I'm going to show you the power of what this software can do and how it can help you. We then need to go in and grab a URL. Now this URL is going to be of a video that somebody else created. Not that I created, that somebody else created. It could easily just be mine, but it could be somebody else's. And I guess you could tell that I'm going to go after Frank Kern here. So I'm literally going to go to YouTube. I'm going to type in Frank Kern's mass control review. And the reason that I got that was simply because I typed in Frank Kern. And this is what came up. Now again, that could be anything you wanted to. It could be any person, could be any product, could be any keyword that you care to go after. For the simplicity of this demonstration, I've just gone for Frank Kern. And we've got loads and loads of reviews. And we can also see the views, of course. So this is a big one here that we can see. 12,779 views. Powerful video. We can make use of that video. Let's go and take a look at that. Here's the video, 12,788 views. Powerful stuff. We like this. So all we need to do, of course we would watch it. I'm trying to make this fast. We would watch that, make sure it's right for us, make sure it does everything we want it to do. We're going to click on share. I'm going to grab that link there. No going into embeds and playing about and doing all the other things that you have to do with some software. And I'm literally going to drop that into that box. And then I'm going to save those changes. And we get the preview of what that video is about. Still got my watermark in place. I could, of course, put anything that I wanted there. I could also put a splash in right there. But I'm going to show you something further down that I want to happen. I'm then going to write the size of the video that I want. And that could be anything that I want. I can, if I want to, force people to watch this automatically. So at the minute they land on this page, that video is going to play. Okay, for me, I don't personally like that, but you could do that if you want to. We can allow full screen, which I always like to do, and we can auto buffer so we don't get any problems. We can have a mouse over for the player to show. We can show it all the time. We can hide it all the time, or we can show it like I like to do it on mouse over. Okay, just like that. We can pick which player we want. There are loads of options there to fit into any website you can imagine. Anything you can imagine is there. Okay, and then we've got some little options here where we can show shadow, and we can remove the player's watermark. What that is there is the Voo Player watermark. Obviously you can promote this if you wanted to, and that would be ideal for you to have people, but again, I don't want someone else's watermark on there. If I press the right one, I want my own on there. So I'm going to say no to that, and I'm going to put my own watermark on, because that makes sense to me, because I want to be promoting myself. I also want my videos in YouTube to be watermarked. Okay, I want that. It's me. That's powerful stuff. But again, it could be anything that you wanted. And that's just simply a case of adding the URL image from one of your websites, your blogs. Okay, and again, I can position that image, that watermark, in different locations. Bottom left, bottom right, top left, top right. We can also make it non-transparent if we wanted to. Okay. Both ways work for me. In this case, because of the way I've created the video, it doesn't block the video at all, because I've done that in HD, in a very, very big video. So now we've got some extra options down here. We've got this thing that says enable on finish action. And if we click yes, we get a drop down box that shows us the redirect to a URL or show HTML. So if we click on redirect, whatever we put there is going to come up on the website, and then it's going to go to that website for you to click. And we can open in a new window, or we can just take them directly there. We can also, if we want to, show a HTML box. So we could put an Aweber capture in there, or anything that we wanted that we've created with HTML, and that would show on the screen. I'm going to turn that off for a minute. We've got this auto pause when changing windows, which we can do right there. We can auto pause that, and we can disable the click to pause as well. Nice little options. We can show image on pause. So every time someone pauses it, we could be promoting something from there. Just getting their eye looking at what we want them to look at. And again, that is simply a case of adding the URL of that image from your blog, from your website. Very powerful stuff. And we will see that in action because I put that in. Also, we show the share this button here. That's an option. You don't want to put that on, you don't have to put that on, but you can see I've got it here. Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And then this is the link of your web page that you want to share. What you can see here is want to lock video and ask to share it to continue. So you can basically say to people, hey, if you want to watch this video, all you need to do is like this and you can watch it. This is the greatest video you've ever seen in your life. And you can do that right from the beginning, or you can give them a couple of minutes of content and then you can lock it. And so for them to continue, they need to click that button, the Facebook, the Twitter, or the Google. So that is powerful stuff going on there. You get the option to do that. Then we've got the opt-in box. Now we all know that list building is powerful, powerful stuff. I never do anything without giving a way for someone to connect with me by giving them something of value. That's the idea of list building. We can include that onto this player. And we can see at the moment they've got Aweber, get response, and your own custom HTML if you're using your own list building tool. For this is just the list name. For me, that's Aweber. And then the header and the description that you can see I've got there. And you can even disable the name if you want to. If you're just going quickly after emails, you can do that there. Okay. And then we can make the decision on when we want that capture to show. We can have that at the start of the video. We can do it at the end of the video, or we can give a specific time that we want that capture to show up. It could be right after an important point, something really exciting that your audience has just seen. We can put in the minutes and the seconds there, and we can even determine how long we want that to be on. So we could be talking behind that capture right now. This is powerful stuff. In this case, for the one that I've just done, this is for a group of students, so they don't really need to have that capture, but I put this on the end for those people that find their way to the training courses. People always find their way. And then if we want to, we can overlay. So we can take anything that we want and we can overlay that. So we can have a content page over the top of that if we wanted to. Anything that we want, an image come up, some written content. And we've got the WYSIWYG here, so we can do whatever we want in there. And again, we can have that appear whenever we want to, for as long as we want to. We can make it non-transparent, transparent, and then we can have it in many, many different places. I don't know of any one player that can do all this, and the ability to be able to take someone else's video and use that video is a powerful feature. So all I would have to do is click on that there that says get code. It's going to give me a snippet of code. I'm just going to copy that code and I'm going to drop that onto a web page. Now what I've done here, because I do everything really, really simple, is I've just taken a really, really simple page, and I'm going to show you how quickly I can set this up. Now I do things simple. We know I do things simple, so I'm just going to show you how I would do this right now to make this work fast. So I've just written Frank Kern or whoever or whatever, best ever, super duper, sold out 1,000,000 times training program review. Okay, and then I've got from real people, and then I've basically got this is what John had to say, video here, call to action, and I've just taken that and I've copy pasted as many times as I want to on this page, and we can see that I've just changed the name from John to David to Tracy, and so on and so on. Once I've done that, I'm simply going to grab the whole page. I'm going to center it because that's the way I want to set this up. I'm going to grab this, wherever, go where you want to go, whoever. I'm going to leave that like that. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to turn that into a H1 in this case. Let's even make this real showcasey, huh? And then I'm going to take, this is what John had to say, and I'm going to turn that into a H1. Okay, the call to action here, I'm just simply going to write access Frank's training course here, and then that would be a link, and that link would obviously go to my affiliate link for that product. Okay, in this case, let's just turn it blue so that represents a link for us. Okay, and then I would do the same all the way down. Okay, so this is what David had to say. I do the same again. I'm going to turn that into a H1. I'm going to have a call to action. Now this call to action could be an image if I wanted it to be. So why don't I do that? Why don't I just add an image really, really quickly? Just to show this. Let's go to my library. Let's click on that one. Let's insert that into the post just to see how that looks. Okay, cool. I'm going to do the same again. Let's just drop that down, shall we? What did Tracy have to say? I'm going to make that a H1 again. Again, this could be anything you want to. Promotional page. I'm not trying to keep the search engines happy here. And again, I'll do the same. And that obviously could be whoever. Now, these are reviews from other people. You're going to take their videos and you're going to put it on your page. Just like this. And you're going to attract traffic. So once I've done that, I then want to work inside the script. So we got video here. I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to drop that script in that we saw right there. Okay. Let's go and preview that. Let's go and see what we've done as quickly as we just did that. I'll tell you what I will do as well. I'll get rid of this for us on the right hand side. So this looks the way it's supposed to look. Okay, I'll do that now. Okay, cool. So let's go to there. Let's go and grab ourselves another video here. Let's go and take this one, shall we? I'm going to right click and I'm going to open that one up again. I'm going to grab that code. I'm going to click on share. Just grab the URL, go back to my... I'm going to go back over to Voo Player. I'm going to say duplicate. I've got all my other stuff still in place. The only thing that I need to change is that URL there. That's it. Make the changes. Let's pull this page down for you. Grab my code. Take that code over to my page. Find where I've written that video again there. Drop that in. Let's go back to YouTube. Let's get rid of some of these. Let's find another one here. Let's take this one. Just quickly go there. Of course, you would do this where you'd be looking at this to make sure this is right for you. I'm going to click on share. I'm going to grab that. Let's go back to Voo Player. Let's take this up. Let's duplicate that. And again, the only thing we need to concern ourselves with is the link. If we wanted to, we can edit the title and we could say best ever review or anything we want to. There could be a real keyword in there. You can write anything you want to. Save the changes. Grab the code. And drop that in. Simple replication. Look how quick we are working. It's not often you find something that can work as fast as this. It's not often you're going to use the power of somebody else's work. Someone else's video. Let's go down here. I'm going to turn this into a full width. Okay, so we don't see anything else but what I want to see. I'm going to publish that. Once that's published, I'm going to view the post. Going and going and going. So here we are. They're on the page. Lovely watermark. We're going to click that. We're going to watch the video. I'm going to pause it. And an image comes up here. This is an image of one of my products. This could be an image of anything that you wanted it to be. Whenever they pause, that's going to show up. How crazy cool is that? This is a YouTube video belonging to somebody else. If I click on that image, I'm going to be taken, in this case, to my promotion for my business. That could be going anywhere that you want. Any affiliate program, a CPA, anything that you wanted. How powerful is that? They play again, and away they go. So I'm going to take that right to the end. Let the video finish. Let's take a look at what David had to say. Oh yeah, the link. The link here. This would be a link, remember. When they're watching that video, that link would go anywhere we wanted. It could be an image, could be a button, could be an arrow, could be anything we wanted. Again, we can get these to share. Let's do this before I go down. Too excited again, look. We click on Facebook. That box is going to open up. If you're not signed in, you're going to sign in. If you are signed in, here we go. Somebody writes something there. You're getting some power. You're getting some power. Very, very cool stuff. So let's see what David has to say. Remember, if we wanted to, we could have people press that button there, and then an Aweber capture would come up instantly. Also, what we could have is something up here that says, if you want to see the rest of this video, please click this button to like this now, or Google Plus this, or Twitter this. We could also have this coming up anywhere we want in that video. Now what we should be able to do, but I don't know if this video has got the best on it to be able to do that, but when we get to the end here, we've got my capture. Access all my secret training videos. Enter your name and your email address. This is a capture. Now this is the one that could have went anywhere that we wanted to. It could have went at the beginning or whatever time we decide along that time frame. In this case, I've done it at the end. Powerful stuff. This is being done on a YouTube video. No streaming going on here. No complications at all. You get to write what you want. You get to put your Aweber in there. God, this is so powerful stuff. It's such powerful stuff. And again, we've got the call to action. In this case, I've got the add to cart. And again, we could see what Tracy has to say. And we could go on and on and on. And you could literally have a whole page here of other people's videos. And you could pick all the best videos. Look at that. Don't you just love that? Look, every time they pause, there's going to be your image, your whatever it is that you want up there. I just love it. I absolutely love it. And away they go. Let me just mute that volume there because I can hear it. Look, you can see the YouTube watermark there, look, coming up. But if we kept that player handle up all the time, they wouldn't see that. Or if you put your watermark there, you wouldn't see that. Personally, it doesn't mean that much to me to worry about. But to some people it might. But look at this. I love it. I just absolutely love it. Now again, I try to keep this short, but it's impossible to keep something so short when it's so good. I absolutely love this software. It does so much. There's so many more things that this can do than I'm showing you here. And that's because I'm trying to keep it short. I really can show you so much more. And that's why I'm going to hold a webinar. I'm actually going to get on a webinar and get all those little questions that I can answer now. Or this becomes a really long video. So now we got Frank Kern out the way. This is a place called YouTube Trends. This is a place you may not even have heard of. And this is where you find all the information and all the advice that you're ever going to need for what is considered to be the best videos that are out there in video land right now. All the best. Look at the amount of views that we're seeing here. So this could be anything that you want it to be. If you're working in CPA, if you're working in making fast money, then Voo Player is a great tool. You come here, you pick your country, any country on the planet. We can even go into cities here. We pick the age group that we want. If we don't want all old or all young, we can go male, female, and we can find out, if we want to, what is big right now. What is massive right now. Anything that we want to. Instantly. look at all the views here. We can go to most shared and most viewed, and we can find the same thing. We grab that video and we put that video on our web page using Voo Player. And for all intents and purposes, it looks like it's your own. You're not breaking any laws. You're being completely ethical. People who put videos on YouTube do it because they want people to embed it. That's the whole idea of this. This is such powerful stuff. So just Voo Player and YouTube trends can have you having the biggest and best videos on your web pages where you did nothing but just add a little bit of snippet of a code. So this is Voo Player. And if you want to follow in my footsteps, I highly recommend that you take a look at this product and you consider adding this to your tools. This is an investment in yourself. And I'm forever telling you about how important it is to invest in yourself. This will streamline the way that you build your web pages. This will streamline the way that you attract people in. This will make the video creation part of a business almost non-existent because you're using other people's videos. Now, this is a product. It is for sale. I will make a small commission if you buy through my link. And of course, I'm going to give you value for that. I'm going to make sure I give you more value than the cost of this, which is something that I always do. So if you take my recommendation and at least go and take a look at this, I've only given you an excited view of what it is that I see in this. Go and do the scientific view. Go and see what it is that this will actually do. But if you take this offer up and you go through my link, I'm going to create training videos that go in depth into what it is that I do and see this being used for my daily business. I'm also going to have a live webinar where you can get on that webinar and ask me questions and we can make this work for you. Now the training videos that the owner of Voo Player has made are fine. They're great videos. They teach you exactly how to use this. But they don't teach you how you make money from this by using these skills. They don't teach you how you create pages. They don't show you how you tag in affiliate offers or how you tag in your own offers. They don't show you the power of the list builder and the Aweber. That's what I'm going to give you. And that is worth a lot of money. Because that's the kind of money you will make by following that kind of stuff. This is powerful stuff. So if you buy Voo Player and you buy from my link, you're going to get the bonuses that match the price of this. Now this is still a very cheap price. If you compare what it costs to buy the other video players that you see there, and they don't give you the options that this gives you, then you start to understand why this is such a great offer. It's $67. I think it's an incredible price. An incredible low price for what it is. Easy Video Player is twice that. The new one, the Easy Video Suite, is like 5 times the price of this. Incredible tool. I'm looking forward to see you on the webinar so you can see this to good use. I look forward to creating those videos for you that can help you use Voo Player for your better self to get you in on the action. Thanks for watching. I hope I haven't been too excitable. You know what I'm like. You know, these are creating pages for me that I'm very excited by. They're creating pages for me in a flash. This is powerful stuff that we have here.